Hi you, it's me. And in my last video, I mentioned um, a short clip with Gypsy putting on some kind of device. Well, I found it courtesy of the channel Machine TV. And so I'm just going to play it, and you tell me if you see anything strange. Oh, by the way, thank you to everybody who made comments on that video. It's so much fun to read comments and uh, uh, talk to you, essentially talk to you. And one person who made a comment, I don't usually name names because I don't know if people want to be named, so I just leave that part out. But one person commented that Gypsy doesn't waddle. She doesn't move like a pregnant woman. And I remember right now she should be about 7 months pregnant. And I know when I was 7 months pregnant, being a shorter person myself at 5'1", walking was harder, moving around was harder, just getting up off a couch was harder, or a chair. And I did a little bit of waddling because all that weight is right in the front. And yeah, I haven't seen Gypsy do that, nor when this clip, I'm not sure when this clip was posted. My understanding, it was quite recent, so I would think that her bump would be bigger. Maybe not, because I know people wear pregnancy differently. I when I was pregnant, at 6 months, I just looked like I was overweight. At 7 is when my stomach finally protruded out enough that people said, "Oh, you're pregnant." So, so like I said, people wear things differently. So I try not to be too harsh about these things, especially with things like pregnancy, because it's such a delicate thing. It's so important to so many people. It was important to myself when I was pregnant. It's important to the families, and and it's a harsh reality for some who can't even get pregnant. I mean, it's a delicate situation. So I try not to be too, "Oh, you're a liar, you're not telling the truth, blah blah blah." I try not to do that. But in this clip, you tell me what you think. All right, I'll talk through it a little bit. Okay, here we are. Here's the bump. Look at the way it creases. It doesn't crease like a baby. Baby bumps don't crease. You just feel like a big bloated ball. So it doesn't make a whole lot of. Oh, okay, here. Let's get that there. There we go. See, it creases kind of right in here. And like I said, I thought maybe there was a protective cover over her belly during this, but they put the thing under. It's supposed to help be supportive. But look at how look at it, the way right there it bulges a little. Does that look like doesn't that look like there's a pillow or something underneath? Am I crazy to say that? That's what it looks like to me. It looks like there's some kind of pillow or something over her baby bump. And that's why I thought maybe it's part of the device, to protect the baby bump. But I don't think so. I think the device is just that elastic thing they put underneath her belly. And the way, I don't know, the way it protrudes out, it doesn't look right. Am I crazy on this? It doesn't look like a real baby bump to me. Let me go back a little bit and see, like when they tighten it up right in here, the way this part bulges out, it doesn't look like a baby bump to me. I don't know. Look at it again. But yeah, see, and it buckles. It's buckling here. That doesn't look real to me. I don't know. The device looks fine, but there's also another thing that I thought was really interesting in this is and again, I know people in pregnancy are different, but I knew that I gained probably about 40, 50 pounds when I was pregnant. And so you could see a little of that softness in my back, in my butt, you know, up here in the arm area. I don't see any of that, nor when I see her videos do I ever see her looking like she's inhibited in her movements. Now, granted, I have only seen clips. I don't watch her directly because I don't want to. But just with these videos, I don't see anybody saying anything about it, and it bothers me slightly. See right here, there's like a buckling. And it yeah, you could say it's just the shirt. I don't think it's the shirt though. So, but this device here is what she got that holds her at the bottom and is supported up here at the top. But this right here, it just looks weird to me. I don't know. I mean, shirts, yeah, they're gonna do that, but it's what's underneath the shirt. It doesn't look like it just doesn't look right to me. I don't know. Like I said, I keep trying to be careful with what I'm stopping on because I don't want to stop on too much boob or here. There's a picture of her eyes. There you go. But yeah, it just really bothered me. Plus, I would think what I'm saying is that the pregnancy shows in more than just your belly. Usually, there are people who are just skinny in shape people. Some people who even do light workouts while they're pregnant, and they don't show as much. But I look at Gypsy and I think, well, shouldn't she have gained maybe a little bit of weight, like in her face or in her arms or something? You know, just that soft glow that pregnant women have. I don't know. But it just doesn't look right to me. And maybe it is. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't think so. But it's so questionable. And it seeing something like that makes me think maybe she's not pregnant. And I hate to think that because, again, it's a delicate thing. And even for her, I don't like her, but it's a delicate, precious thing. But it just looks so suspicious. It doesn't look right for a pregnant person. And as that one commenter said, she's not waddling like a pregnant person. Certainly at 7 months, you would waddle a little bit. You know, the way she moves her body doesn't look like what a pregnant person, you know, there's no strain. There's no stress. There's no indicators except for her turning to the side and showing a bump. There's nothing else that shows anything. Now, I don't know if she talked about sickness or I remember being pregnant and feeling a little dizzy sometimes when I got up, or there's just little things. My feet didn't swell, thank goodness, during pregnancy, but a lot of people do. I don't see her talking about any of those things. I see her in clips putting on her makeup, talking about Ken, talking about how she's unbothered by Ryan, even though she'll talk about him for like 500 videos. I don't see the focus on her pregnancy as much, and I don't see her reaction to the baby bump. I mean, when I was pregnant, all I did when I sat down was rub my belly. Now, that could just be me, but it seems like it's a common thing for women who are pregnant to rub their belly. They want to relax and put their feet up because their back hurts. And from that clip, she just looked like a skinny person with a pillow in her front. That's what it looked like to me. Please, let me know what you think, because I'm very curious now that I've shown you the clip of it. What do you think of that? Does that look legit? Am I going crazy here? What do you think of that? Because it just doesn't look like a baby bump to me. Anyway, that's all I gotta say.